once again to the Mike and Mike Show, sponsored as always by WagerPro.com. Week 3 in the NFL gets underway tonight. It's going to be a huge moneymaker for us here at WagerPro.com. Insider move going out to all callers, 800-918-3272. Titans, Jaguars. The information we have on this ball game tonight is absolute stealing money. It's very simple, guys. Just make the call, 800-918-3272. You will get this winner absolutely free. Getting into a few things, tons and tons of things happening in the NFL just after 2 weeks. Eli is on the bench. The era and the history with that quarterback is gone. Daniel Jones will be getting his first start for the Giants this Sunday against Tampa Bay. Drew Brees is out 6 to 8 weeks with a thumb injury. Big Ben on the shelf for the entire season. I mean, what else could we say? Jalen Ramsey fighting with the coach on the sidelines. I mean, this is only 2 weeks into the season. The Dolphins continue to clean house. Minka Fitzpatrick traded to the Steelers. I mean, it's just insane. So much drama on this season. It's like, it's a nonstop thing. I could talk for hours and hours. I mean, Mike, what's going on in the NFL?
Yeah, I'll tell you. I mean, just through 2 weeks, the headlines, right? I mean,
It's
all of
insane.
the things that we've gotten our hands on and all the information that we've received. And, you know, a lot of that information our players receive on the articles directly from the Associated Press on WagerPro.com. That up-to-date information is key when you're looking to obtain information to make money consistently. Now, WagerPro, the app, has been absolutely on fire. The winning percentage on our best bets has been through the roof. And you're not just getting best bets on the Wager Pro app. You're getting up-to-date line moves. You're getting information on injuries, like you were talking about, big-time injuries to big-time players who have won multiple championships. You're getting trends. You're getting stats. If you go to WagerPro.com, you click on the link, How to Bet, and all those betting terms and questions. What is sharp money? What is public perception? What is a reverse line move? All of this information is very important for both the novice and the experienced player that is trying to make money on a consistent basis. That's what we're here for. Okay, the information that you can get in the palm of your hand with the Wager Pro app is crucial on game day to put you ahead of the curve with your bookmaker. Now, as far as what you were talking about before, I mean, it's unbelievable to me. Eli now is officially a backup quarterback, two-time Super Bowl champion, two-time Super Bowl MVP. Drew Brees gets hurt, an all-time great. Now they're going to have to see what Teddy Bridgewater and Taysom Hill have to offer because this team is still built to win. And, of course, Ben Roethlisberger with the elbow. I mean, I got to tell you, I understand Mason Rudolph looked very good, but I've been thinking about this a lot, and I think the Giants should do Eli a favor and maybe trade him to Pittsburgh. I mean, they traded a first-round pick to Miami to get Minka Fitzpatrick, so they're obviously in win-now mode. I think having an experienced quarterback who's been there before and won big games would do them wonders. They're already 0-2 on the year, and they're headed to San Francisco for a tough matchup with the Niners, who are 2-0. So, I mean, it is conceivable that this team could be 0-3. And I'll tell you what, I don't have the numbers in front of me, but history tells us that a team that starts off 0-3 is usually not playoff bound.
Not especially in that division, which is going to be very tough with Baltimore and Cleveland in that division.
Absolutely.
You know, Eli deserves, he has a no-trade clause, but he definitely deserves the right opportunity, the right team. This guy could still win games in this league, but it's unfortunate the way it played out. They should have did it from the start of the season rather than let him play 2 games. Hasn't been his fault. He's actually played fairly well. With a defense like that, I don't see anybody coming in and winning games as that quarterback.
Well,
it's
I did say this, Mike, before Jacksonville had signed Nick Foles to that 4-year deal, I was pleading for the Giants to do Eli the favor and trade him down to Jacksonville. And now with Foles on the shelf, that's another team that is built to win. We spoke about them early on in the season as a team that, you know, could have a winning year and get back to their playoff ways. And, you know, Gardner Minshew's a good prospect, but between the Jets and the Jaguars, you're looking at 2 former Washington State quarterbacks that are 6th round and 7th round picks that are now going to be starting for their teams.
They're not ready.
No, they're definitely not. Absolutely not. Guys, tonight we're looking at the Thursday night insider move between the Titans and the Jaguars. Titans 1-1, Jaguars 0-2, as we just spoke about. Mike and I agree on this game, and again, we have a great track record with these insider moves. When you and I agree that the information and that line is off by at least 10 points, you can really cash your ticket. So you're going to get that game for free. Compliments of Wager Pro, compliments of Mike and myself. All you have to do is call the number that's on the screen, 1-800-918-3272. Also, make sure you visit wagerpro.com for all of the up-to-date information that you need, and download and register on the app. Your coupon code for a free 30 days is MJ30days. It's that simple. So you're going to get those daily best bets, and you call that number and you're going to get the Thursday night insider move between the Titans and Jaguars absolutely free.
Right. As he alluded to, Wager Pro, download the app. We have thousands of new people on the app. The response has been fantastic. That's why we're willing to give you the first 30 days for free. MJ30days is your coupon code. We know you're going to continue to use the service because it's going to be one of your best tools that you have. Couple of great games that are happening over the weekend that we're going to get into a little bit now. One I feel really good about, Falcons-Colts, coming up on Sunday afternoon. This is a big game for both of these teams. I saw a lot out of the Falcons bouncing back after a tough loss in Week 1, beating the Eagles on Sunday Night Football. Matt Ryan looks fantastic. Julio Jones, one of the best receivers in the league. Freeman looks like he's finally healthy and getting ready to roll. This team is loaded with talent. Defense looks solid. Small underdog. I like him plus the 1.5, and I like him on the money line as well.
Okay. Well, that game is at 1 o'clock Eastern Time on Sunday, and for all of the viewers that have been watching us, you do know that typically I like to roll with the live dog. I actually don't see that with this matchup this weekend. You know, look, I'm looking at the Falcons. In Week 1, they laid an egg at Minnesota. They couldn't score. They had a great showing against an Eagles team on Sunday Night Football at home. The Colts, you know, with a backup quarterback who's capable of winning games, and they are 1-1 right now. They hung with the Chargers in Week 1. They had an impressive win over Tennessee last week.
Done well.
Here's what I'm thinking, okay? The ability to read between the lines is what's going to give you that edge, and that's why I'm going to argue for the Colts in this matchup. Number one, they are at home. Number two, I'm looking at early consensus here, and this is lopsided. This isn't 50-50. Got 88% of the public on the money line for the Falcons, 74% against the spread, and they're an underdog. How often do you see the public swayed that heavily on an underdog? It just doesn't happen. You know, usually these trap bets involve a home dog. I actually look at it the other way with the Colts laying 1.5. Again, the Falcons just beat Philadelphia at home on Sunday Night Football, but I think it's going to be more of the same as far as the Falcons, that team you saw in Week 1 against Minnesota. I just don't understand it. I don't know why the Falcons aren't favored on the road. They are the more talented team. So reading between the lines, when I felt like the Falcons should have been a 2.5-point favorite on the road, you're looking at the Colts laying 1.5. I've got to think that they pull this one out somehow. They've been resilient. And for that reason, I'm going to disagree with you on that game. It's a tough call. It's a great matchup. Both teams have playoff aspirations. But I'm going to go with the Colts minus 1.5 at home on Sunday.
It's going to be a great game. The Colts have done well, getting past all the controversy. Andrew Luck retiring. You know, they came through. They've been playing solid football. There's no question about it. But just to reiterate, guys, make the call. You're going to get this insider move tonight on this Thursday night matchup. It's the best information we could possibly share with you. It's very, very simple. Just make the call, 800-918-3272. As we say each and every time, we're going to be with you every single week providing this type of information for you, giving you the up-to-date information, and giving you the edge you're looking for to make sure that you have a profitable football season. We'll be back tomorrow night, Friday night, breaking down a couple of other matchups and some things going on for the weekend. Mike's going to close us out. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, again, the Thursday night insider move, 8:20 Eastern time tonight is kickoff. Titans on the road, favored by 1.5 against the Jaguars. Mike and I both agree on this insider move that the line's off by at least 10 points. And when we agree on information, that's why it's an insider move. This is the key information that every player needs to make money consistently throughout the college and pro football season. You can cash your ticket on this, and it's absolutely free by calling the number, 1-800-918-3272. Utilize the coupon code MJ30days. Once again, that's MJ30days. You're going to get 30 days absolutely free of the Wager Pro app. It's normally a $20 value. we know that once you see the information and the tools that it allots you to have on a daily basis, you'll definitely come back and you'll utilize the service moving forward. Again, guys, Thursday night football, it's our insider move. It's absolutely free for calling the Titans and Jaguars, but don't forget, it is essential to check in with us each and every single day because these line moves happen not daily, sometimes hourly, depending on the information that comes in. And of course, we still have teams practicing in preparation for Sunday NFL, so a lot could come to the surface. We've already seen that. We've seen what losing Ben Roethlisberger and losing Drew Brees and Eli Manning being replaced now, what that's already done for line moves on this weekend's matchups, and those are going to continue. So go to wagerpro.com, get yourself familiar with all the betting questions, betting terms. Check out all of our articles brought to you from the Associated Press. Guys, this is the best information from the top writers in the country. These are the tools that are going to allow you to succeed. Utilize your Wager Pro agent. If you have any questions, give them a call so they can give you up-to-date information and they can map out the best course of action for what's going to be another big weekend in college and pro football. So once again, MJ30 days is your coupon code. Tonight, I'm pumped because we agree on the Thursday night game, Titans, Jaguars. And when Mike and I agree, cash your ticket, guys. So get in the know, bet like a pro. Go to wagerpro.com and get all of your information. We will see you tomorrow night for a special edition of college football. Go out there and make some money.